I'm Nadine from Juggle Mum. I wanted to talk to you today about braces. There are two reasons I want to talk about braces. First of all, because I want to preserve on video camera exactly where I am right now, because in a few short weeks I'm going to be having my braces removed. I've worn them for the last 18 months and it's kind of exciting coming to the end of it, and I wanted to make sure I did a video blog while I still had my bottom braces on my teeth, so that I could remind myself of what it all looked like, and yeah, just to sort of preserve it for posterity. And also the second reason I wanted to do this blog was because I thought that it might be useful to somebody who maybe is thinking of having Invisalign braces, or they're having fixed metal braces in the 30s. I'm in my 30s, and I might just be able to give you a bit of an insight into what it's like. I'm in the unique position of having had both kinds of braces, not just one or the other, but actually both throughout my treatment. So I thought it was quite worth sharing some of the pros and cons that the leaflet won't tell you about when you're reading which type of brace should I choose. So let me show you first of all. Here's my teeth. Can you see? On my bottom set of teeth, I have a fixed metal brace. And on my top set of teeth, I currently have Invisalign, which is the invisible brace. I'll take it out in a second so you can actually see. But if you have a look now while I'm talking, can you actually tell I've got a brace on at all on my top set of teeth? That's what you would have if you were having Invisalign. This is what it looks like when you take it out. There we go. So I've taken that. I've taken that out now. This is what it looks like. Let me. I'm going to find something. Look, I've got a CD case here, just so that you can hear how it sounds. It's not rubbery or anything. It's a firm plastic gum shield, I suppose, is the best way to describe it. But that's what it is. It doesn't hurt. There's nothing that hurts about it. But there are a lot of pros of Invisalign in that you can't see them. If you're self-conscious about having braces on, that might be a good way to go. However, I think that there are some cons that you wouldn't necessarily think about when you're looking to have a brace on, and it's important to know about, such as every time you eat or drink something, you have to take the Invisalign out, eat or drink what you're having, and then you need to brush your teeth before you put this back in. And I think the reason, you can drink water when you've got this in, that's fine, you drink water, but if you're having teas and coffees or juice, something like that, there's a chance that it will seep behind the brace and sit against your teeth and therefore stain your teeth. So every time you have something that's not water, you have to take it out, have what you're having, and then brush your teeth before this goes back in. So that's not too much hassle when it's a proper meal time, because it's worth it when it's a meal time. If it's just a snack though, it's a real hassle to have to brush your teeth every time you've had a snack and put that back in. It really is. I mean, it does make you snack less, which is a good thing, but in general, having braces on in general actually made me snack less, because I was more conscious about what I was putting into my mouth. Because obviously if you've got your fixed brace, if it's something that gets stuck inside the brace, you still need to brush your teeth after you've had a meal with the brace, but you can get away with a bit of snacking without having to brush your teeth every 5 minutes. You sort of learn the things that you can have, so like a bunch of grapes or a yogurt, these are things that are not going to stick behind my metal brackets, so you can kind of get away with it. So yeah, consider whether you're prepared to be able to brush your teeth every time you have something to eat or drink anything. And the thing that you don't realise, I mean, yes, I've got to carry a toothbrush and toothpaste around with me all the time. It's really not pleasant brushing your teeth in a public bathroom. It's not bad at home at all, or in a friend's house, but if you're out for a meal and you've got to brush your teeth then after the meal to put the brace back in, yeah, you sort of don't realise how personal brushing your teeth is until you have to do it in public, and I don't really like doing it in front of other people. There's been times where I've used the disabled bathroom, which has obviously got the baby change in it, and because it's a private facility, I haven't really inconvenienced anybody. I haven't noticed people sort of waiting outside the facilities for me to exit. But I'd rather use the disabled bathroom to brush my teeth and have privacy than brush it in the main bathroom where there's a chance that people will walk in, because they do stare when you're brushing your teeth in public. So that's just something to consider. The other thing to consider, as well as snacking, is kissing. Actually, this is something the leaflet won't tell you about at all, and it's just worth noting, I think. I have a husband, so we kiss, and having a good old snog with your metal brace in, it feels like it's part, once you get used to it being in your mouth, it's part of your teeth, it's part, you know, there's no difference. Snog away till your heart's content. The only thing is, when you've got one of these in, the snogging experience is completely different, for me anyway. I mean, he says he can't tell any different, it's no different to him, but for me it feels like I've kind of got a condom on my teeth. That's the best way I can think of to describe it. So if you use that analogy, yeah, it is different having that on. I prefer to have a good old snog without that on. So if you snog a lot, that might be something to think about if you're looking to have your braces on. The Invisalign will probably take longer than the metal braces. I think they do the job in a quicker time and they cost less money. But if you're conscious about people seeing the brace, you're probably better off going for Invisalign. But hopefully I've just given you a few things that the orthodontist won't cover in the meeting about whether to have braces or not. And then that'll give you a bit more information to make your decision. I would say though, I haven't regretted having these braces on. I had the top set. I had the top set of metal brackets removed 5 weeks ago, and since then I've been wearing this, and this is only for another few days, and then that's it. Then I won't be wearing them other than for bed. I need to wear a retainer for bed on a night, but in the day I'll be free and clear. I was about to say I've enjoyed the experience. I suppose in a funny way I have, because I can see the improvement in my smile than I did 18 months ago, where I felt my teeth were crooked. They weren't drastically crooked. Some of my friends said, well, you didn't look like you needed a brace, but I was always conscious of it, and I always felt that it's really obvious that my teeth are crooked. I was just always really self-conscious about it, so it's been worth it. I haven't regretted it from that standpoint, and in a few short weeks the bottom set are coming off and I will be brace free.